The Tanzanian Premier League is the fastest growing league in Africa, and here's why. The Tanzanian Premier League has grown to be one of the biggest leagues in Africa outside of the traditional North African giants over the last decade. While neighboring countries like Kenya, Uganda and the DRC have seen their clubs and leagues struggling, the TPL has been steadily growing and has been fueled mainly by its two powerhouse clubs Simba SC and Young Africans Football Club. Now, despite playing in a relatively mediocre league in Africa with no continental pedigree, both these clubs have cultivated committed fan bases. Both clubs were founded in the 1930s as community clubs in the biggest city in Tanzania and were both involved in the fight for Tanzanian independence. But it's not just the club's history that is driving this league's growth. It's the infusion of professionalism and investment. You see, several corporate shareholders have heavily invested and modernized these clubs, while the broadcaster Azam TV has also played a very crucial role in ensuring that this league moves forward. They've made Tanzanian football more visible not only in Tanzania, but in the whole world. Azam show every match in the league. They even installed floodlights at all the stadiums that are used in the top tier, allowing for nighttime games to be played. The company has put in a lot of resources and energy into the competition, bringing many of the clubs into the modern era of football. Now, the increased spotlight on the league has brought other benefits beyond just the finances. Several sponsors have come on board and several high-quality players are now playing in the league. And on the continental stage, Tanzanian teams are starting to assert themselves. This season, we saw both Simba and Young Africans make it to the CAF Champions League quarterfinals. What's interesting is that Tanzania was the only country with two clubs at this stage. Of course, there's still some challenges. The league relies heavily on just these two clubs, Simba and Young Africans, for attention, and there's work to do on the infrastructure. But the Tanzanian football has really come a long way, and it's getting noticed on the global stage. In my opinion, I think the future is very, very bright for Tanzanian football.